Great Western Railway's first class. Is it as bad as people think it is? After seeing online reviews with many complaints about uncomfortable seats, mediocre catering, and overall poor value for money. But, is that really the truth? Join me on a journey from London Paddington to Bristol Temple Meads in GWR's first class. We will explore the exclusive first class lounge at London Paddington, assess the comfort and sample the onboard catering. So sit back and enjoy the video. Starting at London Paddington on this cloud spring day in March, and also is where the central terminus of the Great Western Mainline is located. Most GWR services terminate here. Paddington Station was initially a temporary terminus for the Great Western Railway, designed by Brunel to connect the Great Western Mainline from Bristol Temple Meads to the capital. The station is managed by Network Rail, along with 11 other terminus stations in the capital. I have to say, the station looks beautiful with its amazing architecture in the interior. It also offers numerous shops, restaurants, ticket office and ticket halls. Departure boards are available to inform you about the next train. First class lounge is available for departures from London and arrivals to London from anyone holding a first class ticket. It is also being used by passengers travelling on the Night Riviera to or from Penzance, with showers available for use in the lounge. Inside the lounge at Paddington, you can find light snacks, hot and cold drinks, and juices and water, with biscuits and other snacks served from midday to 3 in the afternoon on weekdays. As it was filmed during the morning, the lounge was serving pastries, fruits and porridges. The lounge at Paddington is quite nice and cosy, with the amazing artwork of trains and stations. So guys, I'm just at the lounge at Paddington, and I gotta say it's quite quiet and cosy, and I do like the pictures of the old HST trains, the Paddington station, and also the steam train as well in the lounge. I'm just gonna relax a bit, charge my GoPro before I start boarding on to the train to Bristol.
A few moments later.
Leaving the lounge, it's time for us to board our train, which is arriving at platform 1, where our departure is scheduled. Manufactured by Hitachi, our train is the Class 800 stock, comprises of 5 carriages. Initially, I felt a bit anxious about having a 5-car train on the route, as the route usually uses 9-car trains, but the train wasn't as busy as I thought it would be.
Guys, I'm just going to be boarding on a train towards Bristol Temple Meads. I'll be travelling on coach D or E, and that's where the first class section is. Apparently it's been shortened to 5 cars, so let's hope it's not too busy.
Before we hop on the train, let's snap a selfie with the famous Paddington Bear. Don't miss this chance to add some excitement to our journey. Normally in first class carriages, seats face the London side. However, on this occasion, coaches D and E are at the front of the train, with coach D split into standard and first class. Coach E has a small section of first class, with airline seats facing backwards. Entering coach D, we find the standard class section of the carriage, where the seating is laid out in a 2x2 configuration, with some areas having a bay of 4 with a table. Since we have plenty of time before departure, let's quickly review standard class. In standard class, the lighting was too bright, but the legroom was amazing, with an extendable airline tray that you can place your laptop and drink. Unfortunately, the seats were uncomfortably firm, but they did have adjustable armrests, plug sockets, window blinds and electronic seat reservations. There is also a bike rack available, although you have to book it in advance. Moving to first class, the lighting was better and the interior design looked smart with the light red and dark green colours. Like standard class, the seats are uncomfortable, but the head cushions, reclining and the larger armrests elevate the comfort. Similarly, first class provides window blinds, electronic seat reservations and plenty of legroom with plug sockets and USB ports on the side of the seat. And a coat hanger. Just avoid seat D1 if you want a window view. Entering the accessible toilet in first class, I can see that the toilet is clean and everything was stocked and functioning.
The door is now locked.
That's a thumbs up for me. And there is a large luggage rack in both classes to put in large suitcases.
So guys, I've just boarded on the train on platform 1 and I'll be leaving London Paddington at 11:30, and the journey towards Bristol Temple Meads shouldn't take more than an hour and a half, so hopefully everything goes well.
We depart from London Paddington at 11:29 AM, a minute early with our journey underway. Let's take a look at our route for today. Travelling along the Great Western Mainline, we pass through the outskirts of London and Berkshire with our first stop at Reading. Continuing alongside the River Thames towards Oxfordshire, we bypass Didcot Parkway and head straight towards Swindon in Wiltshire. At Swindon, the line splits, with our train heading towards Bristol Temple Meads, while the others go towards Wells and Cheltenham Spa via Gloucester. Then, arriving at Chippenham, we switch from electric to diesel power for the final stretch of our journey, with the scheduled arrival time at Bristol Temple Meads being 12:58 PM, with travelling speeds of up to 125 miles per hour.
We'll be calling at Reading, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. The next station is Reading.
On our left, we pass the North Pole Depot, where GWR Class 800 series of trains are maintained by the train's manufacturer Hitachi. As the train speeds through, leaving London, our host serves us with the first round of catering. This was complimentary for first class passengers with no extra cost. The trolley is filled with a variety of complimentary snacks offered in first class, such as cakes, pastries, biscuits, soft drinks, bottled waters, teas and coffees and juices, and many more. I found a variety of snacks in first class to be very good. I went for a delicious berry flapjack, a jam Danish pastry, tea with milk and sugar, and a bottle of water. The teas actually taste nice. Oops, I accidentally dropped my packet of sugar in the tea, but I guess it elevates the taste of my tea.
Tea is lovely. You know, I'm really impressed with the host and I'm enjoying it.
But overall, I felt satisfied with the complimentary foods provided in the service. Although some GWR services offer an amazing Pullman dining experience for an extra cost, I heard that the dining experience is worth trying. Arriving at our first stop, Reading. It is one of the busiest interchange stations outside of London, where you can transfer to the South Western Railway services towards London Waterloo, via Staines and Twickenham, cross-country services towards the north of England, and Great Western Railway North Downs, Taunton and Basingstoke lines. The station is also the western terminus of both the Elizabeth line and South Western Railway, and you can catch a rail bus link towards Heathrow Airport. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Your support means the world to me and helps me to continue creating content like this.
Bristol Temple Meads. We'll be calling at Swindon, Chippenham, Bath Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. Good morning everyone, those that have joined the Reading and anything on our
We'll be running alongside the River Thames towards Didcot Parkway, located in Oxfordshire. Be sure to take a look at the lovely views of the river. Passing Didcot Parkway, the station is served by local services towards Oxford on the GWR, with some mainline routes calling at this station. Leaving Didcot Parkway, we will enjoy the scenic countryside views on our way to our next stop, Swindon. At the same time, our delightful hostess returns to serve us for a second round of catering. This time, I went for orange tiffin, ready salted crisps, salted caramel biscuit, and orange juice. The hostess recommended the orange tiffin, as it tastes delicious just like the flapjack. I had the flapjack earlier on the first round, and she was right. The tiffin is worth trying.
We are now approaching Swindon.
Arriving at Swindon, you can alight here for services towards Cardiff, Swansea and Cheltenham Spa via Gloucester, as well as the nearby Great Western Railway Museum and the designer outlet. Located in Wiltshire, Swindon opened in 1842 as Swindon Junction, with the construction of the GWR engineering works continuing. Until 1895, every train stopped here for at least 10 minutes to change locomotives, and it hosted the first recorded refreshment rooms divided according to class. Leaving Swindon, we can see the Golden Valley line in order to go towards Cheltenham Spa. Unlike the lines that go towards Wales, the branch is not electrified, so trains run on diesel from Swindon onwards.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway.
As we branch left on the Great Western Mainline, we can see the branch on the right continuing towards Wales. It's not long until we arrive at Chippenham. Arriving at Chippenham, a market town located in the northwest of Wiltshire, it is the last stop where our train will run electric. From Chippenham onwards, we will run on diesel for the remainder of our journey all the way to Bristol Temple Meads. You can also alight here for the Wessex Main Line towards Westbury via Melksham and Trowbridge. As we cross the River Avon, we appreciate the lovely views of the Somerset spa city named Bath, which is our next stop. The city is known for the famous Roman baths, which you can explore and immerse yourself in the rich history and culture of this historic city. As we are reaching our final stop, Bristol Temple Meads, I would like to share my final thoughts on this journey. The Class 800 train sets are okay for travel, but honestly, I was not impressed with the comfort of the seats, especially in standard class, where the seats feel like iron boards and the lighting in the carriage was too bright. The ride can be jerky at times, making it a less enjoyable ride. Overall, they're just ordinary trains, but they're lacking the comfort and smoothness of the old HST trains. However, first class was a different story. I enjoyed the reclining seats and headrests, which added the comfort of the journey. I was pleasantly surprised by the variety of snacks offered and the hospitality of the train crew, especially the onboard hostess in first class was amazing. They were very friendly and helpful, and I was far from disappointed with the catering offering. Overall, I'm more than satisfied with the first class offering on this journey. Now the main question, was the upgrade worth it? Absolutely. I will recommend first class on GWR, especially for long distance journeys like Swansea and Penzance. However, these are just my experiences, so let me know in the comments what your experiences with GWR first class is like. As we arrive at our terminus, Bristol Temple Meads, right on time, I'm impressed by the station's rich history. Dating back to August 1840, it stands as the oldest and largest railway station in Bristol, originally serving as the western terminus of the Great Western Railway. Designed by Brunel, the station features 13 platforms, with all Great Western Railway services towards Wales and the southwest of England, as well as cross-country services providing services towards the north and the south of England. After a really great trip on the GWR's first class, I'm gonna make my way towards the exit of the station. Wow, doesn't the station look amazing on the outside? You got loads of buses, loads of taxis to connect you to the city centre.
Hello everyone, I've just arrived at Bristol Temple Meads, and I have to say, the hosts were really friendly, they were really helpful, as well as the train manager. There was lots of snacks on the train, such as teas, coffee, biscuits, cakes and juices and so on. And overall, I really enjoyed riding on first class on GWR, and I would recommend it to anyone who wants to travel on first class. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Please like and subscribe, and have a nice day everyone.